Alright, welcome back, IB Economics students. To this video lecture today, we're going to be going over the market failure segment of public goods. Now, public goods are defined with two very unique definitions. The first one is non-excludable, and the second one is non-rivalry. Now, what does non-excludable mean? That means consumers cannot be excluded from the benefit of this good/service. Okay, so for example, regardless of if you paid or if you didn't pay for military protection, you're still getting military protection to some extent if your country has military. So that is basically the idea of non-excludability. For example, also street lights. Okay, regardless if you're a child, if you're a tax-paying child, if you're a tax-paying citizen, or if you're a non-tax-paying child, you are still going to enjoy the benefits that streetlights bring to the cities, to the towns. Okay, so this is the idea of non-excludability. Okay, consumers or people cannot be excluded from the benefits of this good or service. The second very important definition is non-rivalry. Okay, that means the consumption of a good/service does not prohibit others from enjoying the same good/service. Okay, now looking at some examples of non-rivalry. Okay, it's like, for example, street lamps again. Okay, your usage of the street lamp does not at all subtract from other people's usage of the street lamp, right? So then from this example, we could see that non-rivalry is occurring because you use the street lamp, other people use the street lamp. It doesn't subtract, it doesn't prohibit other people from enjoying the same street lamp. So what is and this is extremely different from other goods. Okay, non-public goods, for example, a chocolate bar. Okay, a chocolate bar, when you enjoy the chocolate bar, other people cannot enjoy the same exact chocolate bar and get the same marginal utility. So this is where the concept of non-rivalry comes in for public goods. So what are some examples? Of course, street lamps, or street lights could also to some extent be seen as public goods. Military protection. For example, in Japan or some coastal cities, we have flood prevention dams, or policing. Okay, to some extent. Okay, so these are all examples of public goods that they're non-excludable. Okay, you can't exclude people from enjoying it, and then they're also non-rivalry. Now, what are some problems with the public goods? For example, market failure may occur when not enough public goods are offered. Okay, market failure may also occur when people are not willing to pay for these public goods because they may not be economically profitable for firms or corporations to pay for these goods. Now, this is where the idea of the free rider effect or the missing market theory comes into play. The free market effect basically plays on the idea of non-excludability and the non-rivalry principles. When you can derive the same marginal utility, regardless of if you're paid or if you're not paid, the course of consumerism would state that you would not want to pay for the good if you could get the exact same good with the same marginal utility without paying for it. Therefore, the free rider effect or the missing market theory occurs when consumers refuse to pay for these goods. Therefore, the goods their funding for these goods are non-existent, leading to undersupply of public goods. Okay, so this is the free rider effect at play, where the free rider effect basically states when given a chance, consumers will choose not to pay for public goods because of the non-excludability and the non-rivalristic characteristics of public goods, leading to underfunding for these public goods, resulting in market failure. Okay, so that's the free rider effect. So and then it is also important to consider, are these things actually public goods? For example, are roads actually public goods? Many people will say yes, it's non-excludable to some extent. It's non-rivalry to some extent, But then you will say, but highway tolls, okay? Or in Singapore, for example, Singapore has such high road taxes or car taxes that the cars, the people using the roads actually pay for the roads themselves. So you may be asking, do these actually count as public goods? And these are really good ideas. So they are considered as semi-public goods instead of being pure public goods. Okay, so I hope this short review is helpful in going over the definition of public goods, their non-excludability and the non-rivalistic characteristics, as well as examples, street lamps, street lights, military protection, flood prevention, and policing. Also, we went into the problems, the free rider effect, where the marginal utility of paying is equal to the marginal utility of not paying. Therefore, for rational consumers will opt to not pay. Furthermore, the missing market theory also plays a certain role in this. So I hope this is helpful in reviewing and perhaps going over the idea of public goods and the free rider effect. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.